Nazareth Golden Flyers. First for visiting Hamilton College Continentals. Starting on defense, a senior from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, number 16, James Philippot. On defense, a sophomore from Landers Ranch, California, number 37, Nick Kent. At left wing, a sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, number 27, Luke Jord. At right wing, a senior from Minsk, Belarus, number 25, Krisha Gatoves. At center, a junior from Mars, Pennsylvania, number 26, Jackson Kropp. Starting in goal for the Continentals, a sophomore from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 1, Axel Reed. The head coach of Hamilton College is Rob Haberbush. Starting on defense for your Nazareth Golden Flyers, a senior from West Seneca, New York, number 6, Josh Dressler. On defense, a freshman from Hudson, New Hampshire, number 4, Andrew Miller. Starting at left wing, a freshman from Pickering, Ontario, Canada, number 24, Lucas Stojanovic. Skating on the right side, a junior from Medford, New Jersey, number 21, Harrison Dumas. At center, a sophomore from Boulder, Colorado, number 20, Kai Shen. And starting in goal for the Golden Flyers, a sophomore from Chevy Chase, Maryland, number 1, Lincoln Crosby. And the rest of their 2024-2025 Nazareth Golden Flyers. The Flyers are coached by James McDonald and Craig Gall. The head coach of Nazareth is George Roll. And now would you please rise to move your hats as we pay tribute to this great nation of ours with the singing of our national anthem, tonight being performed by Nazareth University junior Samantha Stolzenberg.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tim Hortons Iceplex and the Chick-fil-A Arena. I'm Berkeley Breen. Glad to join you and bring you back to another Friday night hockey for your Nazareth University Golden Flyers. The boys are huddled around their starting goaltender tonight, Lincoln Crosby. This will be, his fourth game of the year. No losses for Link yet. One win and one tie registered on the score sheet. Tonight they take on the Hamilton Continentals from Central New York. Hamilton ranked 12th in the nation. As a matter of fact, this is the fourth top 12 team Nazareth will have played this year, including Hobart, Elmira, Utica, now Hamilton. And the second half of the season doesn't get any easier with games against Cortland and Geneseo. Jenny now ranked number 2 in the country. Starting line for the Golden Flyers, it's going to be Kai Shen's line with Lucas Stanojevic, and Harrison Dumas. Back on the D is Andrew Miller and Josh Dressler. Miller into the lineup tonight, partnered up with the senior 6'5" defenseman Josh Dressler. Dumas with a hard hit against the boards, icing waved off. Pressure rate on Miller by number 27, Luke Shore. Watch him tonight. The leading goal scorer for the Continentals. And a fast player, a shot by Shen. Stopped, goes into the corner, comes right through the slot. Taken away by Chore, and he's got it now. Little backhand off the board, stopped by Igusa. Taken away by Antoine Lucier. Lucier centers Tobias and Frost. Logan Tobias coming off a 2-point game. The last game they played against Brockport. The leading goal scorer, point getter for the Golden Flyers. That pass doesn't get to him, off a couple of skates. Thrown back in by Sordillo. Sordillo keeps it in the corner, throws that on net, and Crosby kept his foot against the post. Christian Kupani kind of found the gap in between Tobias's skate blade and his stick blade. He'll throw it in. Continentals back the other way. Linesman says goes off the skate, so he waves off icing. Chipped around to Joey Schaefer. He's out there with Liam Quinlivan, who scored in that last game, and Will Halecki. So did Will. In fact, Will was part of that great third period comeback to tie the game up against Brockport, which the Golden Flyers eventually lost in overtime. Zimmerman with a dump in. Swartz loses that, comes behind the net. Zimmerman pinched off to the boards by Quinlivan. Halecki's got a race for that against Hamming. Near side is Zimmerman again, back to the point. 5 is Wojciechowski. Here's Leibel. Skates over the puck, brings it back up again. Cross ice, snap shot. That goes off of Halecki's stick up off the glass. Kept in by Wojciechowski. And Ross fires it back the near side. Zimmerman keeps it in. His shot on net, blocked. Wrap around. I'm not sure Crosby got that or if it went off the side of the net. Good pressure by the Continentals. Nick Kent in from the point to try to keep this play going. He's sort of wrapped up and covered by Ross. Puck stays into the skates. Now comes loose. Schaefer drops back to the point, into the middle. Gould couldn't shoot that. Here's Uferno, number 44. Great speed by him, too. Finally, the Flyers able to clear. Under 17 minutes to go first period, and an icing call against Nazareth, so that line's going to have to stay out. Continental 6-2 on the season, 4-1 in their conference. They've won 3 in a row, and in those last 3 games, they've scored 16 and only given up 3. Their last win against Middlebury was a 6-0 shutout. Here's Kroc on the draw against Quinlivan. Now Kroc will stay in. He wins that draw. Back to the point. Shot. Rebound off a couple of skates. Kept in by Hamilton. Another shot. Kick save by Crosby. Oh, he's so quick with those feet as he's down to that butterfly stance and kicks it away. Nazareth able to change. So now Mann is out there with Bauman. That's Mann who checks his man, Kroc, in front of the net. Miller tries to clear, and he does, up to Luizos. Dressler circles back. Chor right on top of him. Hard turn by Dressler. And this will be icing one more time. And blown by the linesman.
6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nazareth 4-4-2 overall in the season. Boy, what a win today. How great would that feel going into the Christmas break with a record that's over 500. 2-4-2 in their conference, the UCHC. They're tied with Manhattanville, tied for third place. Geneseo and Utica has doubled both those teams up with points. Wojciechowski, fans on that. I'm not sure he meant to put it in the corner. Continentals keep possession. Mann tries to whack at that, goes back to Dressler. Luizos chips that forward. And that's a pro move right there by Luizos to clear that out of the zone. Now Miller with one hand on his stick. Inside to Mann. Mann, who's playing center for this line tonight. Talked to George Roll last night and kind of said, well, we're just going to try something. See how that works. Agusa pushing DeVries into the corner. Picked up by Sordillo. Back to the point of Philpott. Cross ice to Kent. Kent tries to go near side to one of the other Continentals. Comes back to Philpott. And now out to Cole Bauman. Bauman will leave that as he changes. We played nearly 5 minutes in this period. 3 shots on net for Hamilton, 1 for Nazareth, but basically the whole play has been in the Nazareth zone. With passes like that, shot, saved by Crosby. Lincoln's going to have to come up big in this game. And he is probably going to be very busy. Here's the line that started the game with Kai Shen. And Lucas Stanijevic and Harrison Dumas. Shen wins that draw. Draws have been a little bit of a problem here for the Golden Flyers. They got dominated by Brockport in that first game. In fact, both games really ended up winning that first game 4-0. So the draws didn't hurt them all that much. And that shot quickly from the point goes up over the net. Meineke waiting, good patience, cross ice, tries to find Stanijevic, who slaps that in. Shen is there into the corner. Checked by Zimmerman. Puck comes around, Ross will pinch in. Backhand that into the corner, now behind the net. Here's William No, the captain on the Continentals. Max Bulloka with a dump in for Hamilton. Ross, nice confident move around there, and Ross fires it around the net. He might have the best shot on the team. We saw that a couple of games ago against Buffalo State where he scored on the power play. We'll see if we can see a couple more shots from young Charles Ross. There's a shot from the Continentals and a blocker save by Crosby. Now Frost. Frost out there with Tobias and Lucier. Top line for the Golden Flyers, stopped at the blue line. Back comes Urfino. Agusa tries to clear, back to Urfino. One move, shot, Agusa stops that, trips him down. And Hamilton's going to go on the power play. Dice K kind of gave up on the play a little bit. Could have touched that and gotten a whistle. Now a shot. And a save by Crosby goes up into the netting. So Daisuke Agusa goes to the box, and this is one of the places where the Golden Flyers getting killed. Killed on the kill is what I wrote in my notes. 10 power play goals they've given up this year, 35%. And the team in blue scores a power play goal every 25% of the opportunities they have. So see how the Golden Flyers handle this Hamilton power play. Near side is Kroc. Checked by Miller. Quinlivan will stay at the point. Back to the point to Philpott. Chor with a slap shot and a save by Crosby. Chor keeps it in along the boards. Knocked away again. Near side to DeVries. DeVries heads up. Back to Philpott. He'll switch places with Chor. Here's DeVries. Philpott slap shot. Nice block save by Dressler, and the puck gets out of the zone. Nazareth will change 3 of the 4 players. Miller stays out there. Shan and Dumas are the forwards. Meineke has come out onto the ice, and now Schwartz will take Miller's spot. Under a minute to go in the power play. Kent up to Beerbin. In the middle to Bulloka. And that pass back to the point goes over the stick of Nick Kent. And he'll pick it up with about a half a minute to go in the power play. Flyers keep their killers out there. Near side, touch pass to Beerbin. Here's Kent. 20 seconds left on the power play. Touch pass left for Zimmerman. Wrist shot. Glove save by Crosby. 9 shots on net for Hamilton now. They did award Nazareth 1 shot on net earlier in the game, and now they've taken it down. Back to 0 for the Flyers. Lucier loses that draw, but was won so cleanly by Hamilton and went out of the zone. That should just about do it. Agusa is standing up in the box. Right at the bottom of your screen, he'll come out in 5 seconds. Lucier against Sordillo. Sordillo comes away with it. Poke check by Kupani. Up the boards to Tobias. Tobias, nice tape-to-tape pass to Dressler. Dressler with Lucier. Lucier on the back end. Draw past Kupani. Shot way wide of the net. No has it there. Bounce pass off the boards to Gould. Hall will wait. Gains that blue line. Back to No. Checked by Frost and cleared out. Crosby will leave that for Kupani. Hard around to Frost. A rolling puck that goes over Blake's stick. Thrown right back in by Hamilton. Dressler takes a hit by Gould. And now Hamilton with the puck in their corner. Ross lost it a bit and then cross ice to Schwartz. Hamming back into his zone to his partner, Wojciechowski. Near side to Chor. Here's Wojciechowski, snaps that around the boards. Picked up by Kroc. Pilecki clears that up to Quinlivan. Now they got some space. It's 3-on-3 here, at least for Nazareth. In front, tries to find Schwartz. Puck still there. Quinlivan whacks at it again to Agusa. He'll shoot it on net. Blocked by one of the Continental defenders. Still no official shots on net for the Golden Flyers. We played 10 minutes and 30 seconds of the first period. Loose puck as Crosby slides across the crease and stops that. Pilecki will get it out of the zone. Hamilton can't score when the puck's in their zone, at least as far as we know. Now Bauman, he'll gain that blue line. Tries to find man into Luizos. One quick stick handle, and then he gets knocked off the puck. Kupani tried to go down low. Now the puck's in front. Bauman up to Luizos. Quick stop to Agusa, who jumps into the play. Bauman against No on the forecheck. Bulloka in there to help his defender. Now a slap shot. Goal! How's that for the first shot on net? Josh Dressler right off the bench, and he fires a slap shot into the Hamilton net. One nothing Nazareth.
Nazareth goal scored by number 6.
Here come the Continentals.
Dressler.
That shot goes up into the netting with 8:45 to go. Harrison Dumas gets an assist on Dressler's goal.
11:07.
Dressler now in second place in scoring on the Golden Flyers. First goal of the season, 8th point. 2 points behind Logan Tobias. Here's Miller. Off the boards, bouncing puck, clears the zone. Dumas knocks his man down. Tell you what, ever since Harrison just changed his style just a little bit from sort of finesse trying to score to just gritty and hit everything you see, his game has gone up a couple of notches. Whistle and a face-off inside the Hamilton zone. Frost intercepts that. Near side to Swartz, to Ross. Ross gets pinned to the boards. Here's Gould, wrist shot blocked by Swartz. Loose puck still. Antoine Lucier on the back check to clear it away. Now Gould on the far side again. Ross has got to be quick here. Up off the glass, that's the smart play. And he's going to have to chase it one more time. This time it'll be his partner. Swartz quickly around the boards. Back down into Urfino. Ross back the other way to Tobias. That's one of the books. Here's a 2-on-1 with Frost. Frost shot! Lucier is right there, and that shot goes up into the net. Every time Frost and Tobias touch the puck, good things happen. Now Joey Schaefer will center Quinlivan and Halecki. Thrown in by Hamilton. Agusa on the far side against Kroc. And another glove save by Crosby. Golden Flyers have not lost in regulation since November 22nd. They got 2 wins, a shootout win, and that overtime loss against Brockport last weekend. Schaefer absorbs that hit. Kupani clears it. Here's Quinlivan. Halecki's behind him. What a move by Quinlivan! What a move by Quinlivan! Wow, when he throws it up just wide. Right through the wickets. And then Liam had all kinds of space and he missed the net. Flyers seem like they've sort of withstood that initial onslaught from the number 12 ranked team in the country. They've settled down just a little bit, more puck possession. Now here's Cole Bauman behind the net. Bauman thought about the wraparound, holds onto it, leaves that for Swartz in front, right through the crease, back to Meineke. Quickly into Luizos. Down to Mann. Mann with a nice move. On the backhand though, turns around, shoots, and a save by Reed. Back to Mann again, and Reed got his glove on that. Now pressure for the Flyers down inside the Hamilton zone. 5 is Wojciechowski. He will clear. Oh, not so fast, my friends, as that shot goes on net, and Reed had to make another save. Back to Dressler, the goal scorer. Hard off the boards, great pass up to Shen, and nice play by Hamming to knock Shen off the puck. Cross ice to Garrison Schultz. He's almost knocked into the Nazareth bench. And the puck goes up into the stands. Sordillo on the draw for Hamilton. Shen for Nazareth, and there's Shen's second win tonight, at least. Shannon Dumas down in the corner. Stanijevic knocks one of the Continental sticks out of his hands. That That is one thing that referees look for, and this could be icing, and it is. .5:16 left on the score clock. Above the Chick-fil-A arena. And George Roll puts out his line of Lucier, Frost, and Tobias. With Ross and Swartz back on the point. Here is Swartz. Stick handles, waits, goes into Tobias. There's a shot by Tobias. Frand on it. Backhander gets all the way through to Lucier. Now here's Frost. To Swartz. Wrist shot, rebound, still there. Frost on the backhand. Goal! Well, we'll see who leads the handshake line. I think it's Toby. I think it's Logan Tobias who's going to get that goal. On the shot by Frost. Golden Flyers. I didn't think anybody saw that coming as we watched the first 10 minutes of the game. Now here's Halecki. How about this life in the Nazareth legs right now as Halecki fires a shot on net. They had 0 shots on net in the first 10 and a half minutes, and in the last 5 minutes they've had 7. Schaefer wins that draw. They must have been practicing face-offs since those Brockport games. Quinlivan drops back to the point as Ross was up into the corner. So Logan Tobias gets the goal. Frost with an assist. And Jeremy Swartz with the assist. Remember, he's the one who fired that puck on net, came back to Frost, and then he went cross crease right where Toby was hanging. 22 is Hall. Back to the point now to No. Here's Rashad. Well placed by No. And Yafino just missed it on the tip. William No's got it again. And a wrist shot. Canacorn save for Lincoln Crosby. Number 24 for Hamilton is Liam Varmecki. He was on the Rochester Junior Americans team last year in the Knoll League, playing out at Rochester Ice Center in Fairport. Junior Amherst, number 1 in their division right now in the North American Hockey League. There's a long wrister that Crosby had to block into the corner. Clearing pass off the glass. Another icing call coming up against Nazareth, and a whistle with 3:45 to go. This is the first game between Nazareth and Hamilton. Nazareth in its 13th season of college hockey. Nate Mann pushes that draw sideways. Agusa pushes Gotovets into the corner. Now Mann is a center. He's playing down low. That's where the center earns his keep defensively in behind the net, and he does a nice job there as he clears it away. Up to Cole Bauman. Bauman flip up through the middle. Anybody's puck right there. Tip forward by Luizos. Luizos, little saucer pass, tried to find Christian Kupani, who jumped up. Another win by Nazareth on the draw. That shot by Dressler. Blocked by Ben Zimmerman. Leibel over to Zimmerman. Cleared away by Dumas, and he takes a hit. Here's Stanijevic. Backdrop. Shen. Shot. Up over the net. Hit one of the stanchions, then hit the referee and went behind the net. Now in front again! And Dumas' shot gets blocked by one of the Continentals. 16 is Philpott. Near side, down low, and Zimmerman hits the side of the net. Oh, a reverse hit against Shen. Noah Leibel, number 3, saw it coming. He just laid the shoulder into Shen. Bouncing puck still inside the low slot. Hamilton changes a couple of players. 2.5 minutes to go in the first. 2-0 Nazareth. We're almost tied up on shots on net as well. Taken away by Meineke. Meineke with a nice play, gains that red line and throws it in. The junior from Tampa, Florida. Frost out there with Tobias and Lucier. First time since they scored that second goal. Long shot on net with a crazy hop. And Axel Reed had to play that like a catcher when the pitch went 58 feet. Antoine Lucier on the draw. This time won by Hamilton, taken by Sebastian Hamming behind the net. Near side to Zimmerman. Great speed by DeVries down into the corner, but Schwartz will win this. Touch pass around the boards, just out of the reach of Frost. Shot, blocked by Frost's stick. So he missed it on the boards. He came back and he stopped the shot from on net. Wojciechowski on the other side, another shot. Glove save by Crosby again. Save number 14 for Lincoln. Liam Quinlivan on the draw. Won by Hamilton. Back to the point. Blocked by Halecki. Dressler behind the net. Near side to Schaefer. Schaefer, this is where the battle's going to be won right here along the walls. With a minute to go, a little over a minute to go in the period. Down into the corner to Yafino. Schaefer's got a battle again, this time against Philpott. And Philpott moves it back behind him.
Last minute of play.
With 1 minute to go in the first. Crosby will freeze that. Man, how about that? First game at center, a nice play by Agusa. Rides the Hamilton player off, gains control. Now Luizos to Agusa. 45 seconds on the clock. Nazareth gets it out of the zone. Quick speed by Bauman. Up against No. And give that one to No, and the puck comes right back to him again. Long lead pass up to Godovets. Cross ice. Tried to find Vermecki jumping in from the play. He still has the puck. In low to Kroc. Kroc tries to get around Luizos. Kupani's there to help him up. Now here's Chor. Chor, the leading goal scorer, leaves that. What a move by No. Shot on net. Kick save by Crosby. 10 seconds to go in the period. Pressure now from Hamilton. 6 seconds to go. Another shot. Another save. Cleared away by Nazareth. Yes! And here comes the end of the first. Well, 10 minutes in, you wondered, okay, when's Nazareth going to get a shot on net? Well, they ended up with 10, and 2 of them went in. After one, it's Nazareth 2, Hamilton no score. A 15-minute break, and then we're back for period number 2.
Home ice on Saturday, January 11th. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Nazareth Golden Flyers.
Golden Flyers coming back out onto the ice right now and onto the bench, and here come the Hamilton Continentals. What a first period of hockey. It was all Hamilton for that first 10 and a half minutes. Nazareth without one shot on net. And then the second half, pretty even. And advantage Golden Flyers with 2 goals. And that's how they start the second period. 2-0. Goals for Nazareth. Josh Dressler's first of the season. Unassisted, they're calling it. And then Logan Tobias is 5th with assist from Blake Frost and Jeremy Swartz. Those goals 4 minutes apart in the second period. Kai Shen, just like he did in the first period, is going to lead this second period with Harrison Dumas. Snaps on his lid, ready to go. And Lucas Stanijevic on the other side. That puck fired around the boards. It went off the stanchion, just kind of died right behind the net. An outlet pass to Shen, too far for him. Taken away by Chor. Chor back to Philpott. To his partner Kent, right back to Philpott again. Nazareth forwards, backing off, and one of the Continentals gets behind the whole play. Shot! Save by Crosby! And another save by Crosby. Wow! I think that was Grishna Godovets who got in behind the Nazareth D. 180-foot pass by Kent goes tape to tape, but Crosby stands tall in the crease. And the score remains 2-0. Here's Sordillo. Checked by Lucier behind the net. Gusa puts his man into the boards. Kupani in there to help. Near side to Frost. DeVries comes away with it. His pass goes through the crease. Back up to Vermecki. Saved by Crosby. Backhand by Agusa. And this will be icing unless Lucier wins the race. And he was in front of him. The linesman got tripped up. Tripped up on the play. And he called icing. It was an emphatic call, so he meant it. But it looked like Antoine Lucier hit that hash mark before the Hamilton defender did. Now Max Balaka on the draw. He wins it back to Ken. Ken had that nice long pass up to Godovets with the best scoring chance that the Continentals have had in a long time. And now one of the Nazareth players goes down in behind the play. That was Tobias, and he throws the body in and knocks his man down. A little payback there for Logan. That wrist shot goes out of in and out of the glove of Crosby. Knocked by Tobias off the boards and out of the zone. Back to Kupani. Delayed offside, so Hamilton had to clear the zone. Here's Agusa. Backhand pass near side to Kupani. Long lead pass tipped in by Halecki. Frost and Lucier will change, and Quinlivan and Schaefer replace them. Off the pad of Gould, knocked forward by Quinlivan. Kept in by Quinlivan. On the backhand shot. That puck was rolling, and I think it rolled up over the blade of his stick. To Schaefer now. Schaefer pinned against the boards by Philpott. Swartz will pinch, and at least what that does is force Hamilton to clear it quickly. Goes right back to Swartz. He'll leave that for Schaefer. Now to Urfino. He runs into Swartz inside the Nazareth zone. Puck is lifted up to Mann. Mann fires that, or at least gently puts it into the zone. Tip pass to Urfino. Swartz puts the hip into him. And Dressler picks up this puck in the corner. Here's Bauman. To Mann. That was Luizos, actually. Bauman's on the near side. Similar looking players as Luizos skirted one check there by Wojciechowski. Hamming makes a move. Up to Chor, stopped by Bauman. He runs into a player. Now Chor's got it. Miller pushes him to the outside. Chor right in front. Godovets was in the slot looking for that pass. Here's Vermecki. Back to the point to Chor. He's chased by Mann. And Mann with a nice stick move to move that puck back out to the blue line. Chor's got it again against Miller. Shot goal! How about that shot by the leading point getter for the Continentals, Luke Chor. Goal number 6 on the season, point number 13. And it is now 2-1 Nazareth. So good pressure by Hamilton the whole, 3.5 minutes we've played in this period. Up the middle to Shen, kicks that forward. Stanijevic and Dumas on the forecheck. Both players behind the net, comes to Shen. Left to the point to Kapani, shot on net. Goes off a stick and a skate, now in front again! Oh, big save by Reed, his best of the game. Hamilton changes their deep. Shen stays out there with Stanijevic and Dumas, and the puck goes right back to Reed. He'll freeze it for another whistle. Hamilton take this behind their net.
Number 27, Luke Chor, with 1 assist to number 4, William No.
So William No, offside called against Hamilton. William No on the assist against or for the goal with Chor. Well, every time Chor's out there with the puck, he's just sort of buzzing, and he was able to release that shot so quickly. And it got inside the post against Crosby. Lucier, Frost, and Tobias, the forwards for Nazareth. Schwartz. And Meineke back on D. Your side to Hamming. Up to Zimmerman. Hamming's got it again. Down in low, right out in front. And Leibel tried to fire that on net. Hamilton keep the pressure in and the puck in the zone. Loose puck, chance for Meineke to clear. His helmet almost came off as Zimmerman almost somersaulted over him, and now the puck goes up into the Nazareth zone. Jackson Kroc against Lucier on the draw. Won by Nazareth. Schwartz skated over that loose puck right off the draw. So Hamilton picks it up in the corner. Kent pushes down low. Far side for Frost. He's able to absorb that hit. Meineke's down there too. Lucier jumps in to Schwartz. Schwartz controls that. Good puck possession for Nazareth. And Frost pushes it forward. That play started with Jeremy Schwartz just being calm, collected with the puck. Wrapped around now to Quinlivan. Kent does a nice job to freeze him. Near side to Philpott. Up to Godovets. He'll go back behind his net, get that puck right back again from Kent. Chor, dangerous player in front, drop pass taken away by Schaefer, lead pass. Here's a break for Halecki. Halecki waiting, save, rebound. And a penalty coming up against Hamilton. Here's Schaefer with the puck. Still can't pull the trigger. Now he does, cross ice. And as Hall touches the puck, it's a penalty against Hamilton. A hooking call against Will Halecki. Against Hamilton, against Will Halecki. I think you understand what I mean. Nazareth is going to go on the power play. So let's see how the Nazareth power play works. Man will be on the draw. Ross is near side. Tobias moves back to the point. Luizos is out there. And Stanijevic in front of the net. Nice play by Luizos to keep that puck in. That draw was won so clearly it was going to split the D. Man pushed against the boards. Kept in by Luizos. Two good plays by Ethan. All in front is Ross. He was all by himself in that low slot. Now, possession for the Golden Flyers. Near side to Tobias. Far side to Luizos. Down low. One-timer! And a big save by Reed. Rebound for Hamilton right up off the glass and down the ice. A rolling puck will go right on net. Crosby settles it for Tobias. And it'll be Luizos who picks it up. Drop to Ross. Near side to Tobias. On the outside to Man. Down into Tobias. Good penetration into the zone for the Flyers. Now possession to Man. Here's Ross. He's got that shot that we want to see on the power play. Tobias creates some space. Cross ice. Shot. Rebound. Goal! Logan Tobias with his second of the game. This time on the power play. Golden Flyers with a 2-goal lead again. It's now 3-1. They set up some really well-designed plays. Good call by the linesman there as he saw that puck deflect off a crowd of people along the boards and no icing. Stanijevic stays out there. Throws that down in low to Shen. Dumas is in the high slot. Quick turn by Shen. Dumas will follow him. Stuck down from behind. Igusa in from the point. He's pushed against the board by Ricky. Still a loose puck. Bouncing to Stanijevic. Look at this pressure by this line. The point is open. Back to Dice-K. He'll fire that wide. Picked up by Urfino.
Nazareth
Kept in by Dumas. More pressure by the Golden Flyers.
Assisted by number 22, Ethan Luizos.
Luizos with the assist on the power play goal. And now Hamilton finally get it out of the zone. Here is Carson Hall. Carson Hall's shot, saved by Crosby behind the net. Hall picks up the zone rebound. Frost is out there now. He comes away with it. Blake gets some space. He is dangerous all the time. And here comes another penalty to Hamilton as Shen takes a hit into the head. Let's see what the officials call here. Now they're meeting at center ice, talking this one over. Number 2 is Garrison Schultz going to the box. An elbowing call, 2-minute elbowing call, but I think they had a little conversation about was the penalty more than that. Flyers back on the power play. This time it'll be Halecki, Schaefer, Frost up front, Degusa, and Quinlivan back at the point. Won by Hamilton. A chance for Hamming to clear, and he tries to, goes off a stanchion and comes right to Frost. Frost tries to go back to Halecki, and he skated over it.
7:57.
Frost leaves it for Ragusa. Dice-K. Good speed from the big man near side of Schaefer. Schaefer wraps it around the boards. This should go back to Quinlivan. It does. Liam fans on it. Hard cross ice to Agusa. Here's Frost with some space. Cross ice. Halecki. Goal! Wow! 4-1 Golden Flyers. Nazareth is buzzing here. 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second. And they lead the 12th ranked team in the country by 4-1. And Frost, Tobias, and Lucier will stay out now. At one point, the shot's on it. Here's the call. We'll listen to Phil Mercado on the call.
Assisted by number 37, Daisuke Igusa. And number 10, Blake Frost.
So Frost and Igusa with the assist on Halecki's goal.
Halecki from Igusa and Frost. Top of the Nazareth power play goal, 8:35.
That's 2 goals in 2 games for Will. On the outside is Chor. Dangerous again. Loose puck. Cleared away by Nazareth. Boy, when 27's on the ice, everybody's got to be aware. So 10 and a half minutes into the first period, Hamilton had 10 shots on net. Nazareth had 0. And now we're basically tied. 23 shots for Hamilton, 20 for Nazareth. And as soon as the Flyers can absorb that early rush from the Continentals, everything kind of settles down. Now, still a long way to go in this game. Wrist shot blocker save by Crosby. Wrap around. Loose puck in the middle to Mann, and he clears it out of the zone to Luizos. Cross ice, dump in. Sordillo challenged by Mann. Now the puck comes out front. DeVries taken away by Bauman. Cross ice, too far for Luizos. Back to Miller. His shot was saved by Reed's blocker. Now here comes Sordillo. Hamilton has numbers. It's a 4-on-3 right now. DeVries shot. Blocked by Dressler, I think. Yes, the big man got in front of that. And he'll throw this back in. Everybody stays onside. 10 minutes to go in the second period. 3-goal lead. Long lead pass up to DeVries. Meineke takes a couple of hits, but he moves the puck up the boards. Quinlivan with a clear. Up to Schaefer. Schaefer's got some space against Wojciechowski. Now Hamming runs into Schaefer. Turnover, back to the point to Shen. Nice play by Leibel to move it back. And Meineke had Wojciechowski lined up. Shen to Bauman. Taken away by Zimmerman. Taken away by Shen. Back down into the Hamilton zone. Near side is Vermecki. Tipped through the Nazareth zone. Dumas near side to Schwartz. He'll sort of sweep that around. Kept in the zone by Vermecki. Now it'll be cleared by Igusa. Stanijevic takes a hit in the head, and George Roll puts his arms in the air. It happened right in front of him. Here's Leibel to Bulloka. Bulloka out front, keeps that puck behind the net. Still possessing through the crease. Nobody was there. Vermecki spins. He's checked by Dumas. Chipped into the corner. Right to Gould. I'm not sure Crosby knew where that puck was for a minute. He was sort of pinned up against the left post, and the puck was by the right post. Gould pushes that behind the net to Hall. Now some pressure from Hamilton as they control the puck. Near side to Kent. Kent shot on net, and it was Lucier who got in front of that. Picks up the puck in the corner, wraps it around far side. Long shift for Stanijevic. And now it's in the near corner. Back and forth the puck goes. Stanijevic's got a chance to clear. Can he get this puck out? He does. Up into the air, and just enough backspin on it to keep it from icing. Nazareth able to change their whole line. Tobias, Lucier, and Frost out there now. Here's on the outside is Kroc. Kroc's backhand is saved by Crosby and a whistle with 7:44 to go in the second.
Coming up in the second intermission. Stop by Jeremiah just inside the main doors. Make sure to get your puck for a second puck coming up in the second intermission.
Good pressure by Hamilton the last couple of minutes. Maintained possession of that puck for just about all the time as Chor came shooting in from the boards right on that faceoff, and he almost found himself alone in front. Miller gets tied up with one of the Continentals. Puck still along the boards. Back down low to Govitz. Back to him again. Somebody's out front all by himself. That was Hamming who came in from the point. He'll pick this puck up along the boards. Shoot it down in low again. Dressler with a long reach. Frost is there. Back to the point. More puck possession by Hamilton. Now that shot. I think that went off Miller's skate. Frost off the boards. Kept in by Wojciechowski. It's like Hamilton's been on a power play for the last 2 minutes. Chance for Dressler to clear. Still can't get out of the zone, and now it does. Hamilton with the puck one more time. Vermecki, cross ice, in the middle to Sordillo. Shot wide. Rebound comes to Tobias. What a long shift for this line. They still can't get it out. And it's a second period, so it's a long change. Danger time now for Nazareth. Another shot up over the net. The best option here is a shot on net and a save by Crosby and a whistle. Frost reaches. Back to Vermecki. Bounce pass off the backboards, intentionally wide. Kept by Hamilton down in low. The last 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes has been inside the Nazareth zone. Their legs are gassed. Now Frost with a chance to clear is knocked down. Hamilton keep it in. Another shot. Cleared out of the way by Miller. Hamilton's almost made 2 full line changes on the fly. Dressler's got to try to pin this against the boards. Nothing left in the Nazareth legs right now. Kent back at the point. He'll throw that down in deep. Near side to Kent again. Wraps it around the boards to DeVries. Philpott at the point. DeVries goes down in low. Back to Bulloka. And finally out of the zone. Nazareth has got to change. Tobias gets to the bench. A move by Leibel. In over the blue line. Toe drag move. Another chance to get it out. Now he's a break. Just too far for Halecki. Reed out of his net and he wraps it around. Nazareth finally able to change that line. Bouncing puck picked up by Zimmerman. He's with Bulloka. Bulloka's got it now. Bounced off the puck to Halecki. Now let's see if Nazareth can get a little puck possession. Halecki with a move around Philpott. Pushed into the corner. Will stays on his skates. Schaefer's down there to help him. Quinlivan drops back to the point. Comes to Kupani. Slap shot. Just misses wide. Well, that's what the first period was like. All Hamilton, and then Flyers get one shot on net and it goes in. Cleared out to Halecki. Up off the boards to Stanijevic, excuse me. I'm going to get that right. That's my New Year's resolution. To Lucas's fan. Has been good on the faceoffs tonight. Dumas knocks his man down. Another shot, and it's in! Wait a second now. Wait a second. Some confusion. One official said it was a goal. Another said no. I think the one who called it a goal was out by the Hamilton bench. I do think there was a delayed penalty call here. We're going to see what happens. Officials have backed away. I think they've directed players to go to their bench. And we'll see what the call is. Now one official is over at the Hamilton bench explaining what the call is. And the linesman has the puck down inside the Hamilton zone. What a turn of events. A penalty coming up against Hamilton. Here we thought it was a Nazareth penalty. It's number 25. Grisha Godovets, who's going to go into the box.
Hamilton penalty on number 25. Grisha Godovets. 2 minutes for holding.
Holding call against Hamilton. Wow, what a break for Nazareth. 2 power play goals in this game so far. They're back on one now. And a great draw win, but a quick whistle off the faceoff. That's the second time I think the linesman dropped the puck prematurely before everybody was ready. Maybe Frost on the draw. One cleanly by Zimmerman. Oh, off a body, kept into the zone. But Sordillo was there to clear it out. Gusa with a move right in front of his net. Holy cow. Now he's over the blue line on a bad move after all. Dice K gets pushed into the corner. Loses the puck and cleared away by Hamilton. Nazareth will change. Hamilton switches all 4 players. Quinlivan now. Pressured by DeVries. Quinlan gets knocked down. Tobias pins it against the boards. Creates some space. Kept in by Hemming. His shot blocked. And now here comes Stanijevic on the outside. Wraps it around to Luizos. As soon as the Flyers get possession and a little space, that's when they can set things up. Stanijevic back to the point to Tobias. Keeps that in. Backhand. Stays in. Hamming has it. And he will clear. So it's all Hamilton on this penalty kill. Schwartz now fresh onto the ice. Long lead pass up to Luizos. Great play by Crosby as he saw Hamilton changing. Stanijevic gets knocked off the puck. And Vermecki is there to clear it one more time. Hamilton has changed up their penalty kill strategy here a little bit, putting pressure on the puck carrier down and low. Up to Shen, gets knocked down by No. And No throws this out of the zone. And here comes that pressure, this time by Birubin. Degusa. Weak dump in by Dice K, picked up by Schwartz. 7 seconds to go in the power play. Schwartz in the middle, Lucier. Shen's right there if he can find him. Penalty is up now. Nazareth maintains possession and the puck is cleared through the zone. Back to 5-on-5 with 2 minutes to go in the second. Continental's trying to cut this lead down to 2 goals before that buzzer at the end of the period. Here's Dumas. Dumas covered by 3 guys. Snap shot and a good one. And then Reed had to get his elbow and shoulder up it to stop that. Far side to Sordillo, and what are they going to call? Glove pass? Maybe. 1:39 to go on the clock. And both teams will change. Should say. Keep doing what you're doing, I guess, is the message for Nazareth. Get more shots on net if the message is for Hamilton. Here's Quinlivan out in front, trying to find Halecki on the no-look backhand pass. 80 seconds to go in the period. Schaefer, nice play to dump that in. Good clock management for the veteran player for Nazareth, Schaefer. Understood the situation in the game and its puck position. Now here's Halecki. That play by Schaefer has caused really about 35 seconds to run off the clock. And here we go with 1 minute left. Now here's Chor. Oh, dangerous player. Chor against Miller. Chor behind the net. Pushed into the corner. And another penalty coming up, this time against Hamilton again. An interference call against Jackson Kroc. Wonder if he ran into Crosby. Kroc's got the C on his jersey, so he's given probably a little bit more latitude to talk to the official. And the call is interference. Hamilton don't take a lot of penalties, only 26 coming into today's game. But here's another power play for Nazareth.
Hamilton penalty on number 26, Jackson Kroc. 2 minutes for interference.
So important to win the draws, and as a result of winning that draw, Hamilton throw it down the length of the ice, but here is Tobias. Tobias with a nice move and another one. Boy, he turns on a dime. Thrown into the boards. Stanijevic back to the point to Ross. Ross with a move forward. Stanijevic cross ice. Oh, that puck just went over Luizos' stick. Rebound in front to Tobias, knocked away. Another shot. Good save by Reed. 14 seconds to go. Ross gets pushed away, and that shot went right at the linesman, and he looked back at the Continental who shot it right at him. 4 seconds to go now. His man puts it off the back of the net, and there is the buzzer. Another great period for the Golden Flyers. 2 goals, and they lead 4-1. Another 15-minute break, and we'll be back for period number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Nazareth Golden Flyers.
Well, here we go. Period number 3. Nazareth with a 3-goal lead, 4-1 over the 12th ranked team in the country for Division III hockey, the Hamilton Continentals. And you wondered, we asked this rhetorical question at the end of the second period. What do the coaches and the players say in the dressing room between 2 periods? The message has got to be different for each team. We'll see which one relates the best. So George Rolla's changed up the starting line for the third period. It's going to be Nate Mann, Ethan Luizos, and Lucas Stanijevic. Goals in the second period for Nazareth. A second one by Logan Tobias and then Will Halecki. And it was Luke Chor, number 27, who potted one for the Continentals, their only goal this evening. It's DeVries on the draw against Mann, and remember, Nazareth on the power play right now. That's probably why George Rolla's changed up the lines. Here's Tobias to Mann. Mann to Stanijevic. Nice play by No as the puck was coming across the blue line. Reach forward. Intercepted the pass. Now Nazareth back in its own zone. Ross to Luizos. Nazareth trying to spread the blue jerseys out. And I think one difference we found is that Hamilton, they're not sitting back on their heels anymore when they're shorthanded. They are attacking that puck carrier deep in the zone. And it worked for them the last time. Here's Vermecki. A clear stop by Tobias at his own blue line. Quick pass up to Mann. Mann drives on the outside. The rest of the Flyers are changing. Stanijevic stays out there. Wojciechowski, his clear, stopped by Dressler. Dressler moves in by Urfino. Behind to Stanijevic. He's been out there the whole power play, and offside as Miller couldn't stop that puck from getting past the blue line. Penalty is over. Hamilton kills another one. They've given up 2 power play goals tonight, but the last 2 opportunities for Nazareth have been stopped by the Continentals. Now Miller back into his own zone. Flip pass near side. Halecki taken away by Chor. Dangerous player again. Chor in the middle. Shot blocked by Dressler. Off his skate. He didn't even know it. His head was turned around. But we'll credit that save to the big defender. Schaefer gets it by the linesman down into the corner. Pushed out by No. Back out to center ice to Kupani. Here is Godovets, his shot in the first save of the third period by Crosby. Halecki pushes that forward, takes a hit, and gets it out of the blue line. Nice play by Lucier. He's all by himself, though. Antoine Lucier wins that battle. Still with the puck. Throws it into the corner to Tobias. Frost in the slot. Hamilton comes away with it, so Frost on the back check. Nice play there. Pushed forward by Chor. Picked up by Agusa. That fresh cut ice, and the puck just kind of kept sliding out of Dice-K's reach. Lucier tripped up in his own zone. Pushed forward and kept in. Here's a shot. Saved by Crosby. And pushing and shoving in front of the Nazareth net, including Kupani and Zimmerman. And a hard blow of the whistle by the referee broke that up. Last game of the first semester for the Golden Flyers. We will see them again on January 11th as the Oswego Lakers come to town. That was one of those preseason games for Nazareth in Oswego. Pass gets through Stanijevic and all the way down the ice, stopped by Reed. Here's No. Nice tip in by Zimmerman on Swartz. Hamilton comes away with it in front. Lytle tries to give that to Balaka. And the puck back out into the neutral ice zone. Ross chips that forward. Stanijevic knocked down to the ice. Finally up on his feet. Back to the point. Ross, quick shot. Blocked by No, and here come the Continentals. That one stopped by Ross, and he fires it back in. Gives an opportunity for the Golden Flyers to change. Out on the ice now is Bauman, Luizos, and Mann. Hall lets that go. Is this icing? Yes! In the women's game, we see that play waved off a little bit and keeps the flow of the game going. 16:20 to go in the third. Mann on another draw win. Kept right in front. Mann still got it now. Puck kind of sat inside his feet. And that came right to his stick, and he tried to throw that on net. Now he's got it again. Mann waiting, toe drag, backhand! Great save by Reed. In front again, and Reed covers it up. Boy, Nate Mann's probably got the best pair of hands on the team, that's for sure. Tobias and Frost are up there, but Mann could just dangle it around people. And he got it to his backhand, and I think a player was on him, and he couldn't get all of it on net. 19 saves on the night for Axel Reed, the Hamilton goaltender. Quinlivan pushes it up the boards, taken away by Bierman. Bierman got all kinds of white jerseys around him, pushed into the boards by Kupani. Far side to Halecki as Hamming pinches in. Hamming still with the puck. Now Halecki gets bodied in there by Bierman. Bouncing puck comes through the middle. Picked up by Hamming. Fires that back into the zone. Quinlivan is ready to go, and he just chips that out of the zone. We've played 5 minutes of the third. Still 4-1 Golden Flyers. And Crosby will freeze that and get a line change. We mentioned the next game we're going to see, at least on the broadcast, is against Oswego, but the second half for the Golden Flyers starts on the road at Cortland on January 10th. We talked about this is the fourth top 12 team Nazareth has played this season. As a crazy hop off a stanchion, quick shot went off the glove of Crosby, and that was Chor who let that go. Another icing call against Nazareth. The fourth top 12 team Nazareth has played so far this year. Hobart, Elmira, Utica, tonight Hamilton. Then Cortland, who's ranked, well, maybe we'll round it up to top 15. Cortland ranked 15th in the country. And then they're going to play Geneseo, ranked second in the country. They meet Utica again. It's a tough road for the Golden Flyers, and a win tonight would get them a record above 500 for the first half. Long shot, Philpott! And Crosby stuck out his leg and knocked that away from the net. Here's Philpott again. Checked by Frost. Taken away by Chor. Chor, cross ice, off a skate. Frost to Tobias. Tobias has got two today. And he'll push that forward to Miller. Miller to Frost. In front is Lucier off the net. Lucier kicked that up to his stick, and he just found on it. Antoine would like that one back. How much better would a 5-1 lead feel than a 4-1 lead against this Hamilton team who can skate like the wind? Shen on the draw. Puck still in the middle. Shot by Stanijevic, and it goes off a shin pad. Back to No behind the net. Stanijevic's got it again. Out front is Shen. Puck just too far for him. Now Ross has got to be... He's got to hustle. On the outside, Ross pushes his man into the boards. Nice defensive play by the freshman. Stanijevic against No. Leibel tries to find Balaka. Cross ice, Zimmerman waits, knocked down. Penalty coming up to Harrison Dumas. As he whacked at Zimmerman, I think, and Dumas knew it right away. He turned and started to unbuckle the cage, and he's going to the box. It's either slashing or tripping. We'll see what the official call is here, and it's a tripping call. And Hamilton go back on the power play. Their goal tonight, even strength, but they are at 25% on the power play this year. 8 goals in 32 tries. Back to Chor. Oh, I thought he wanted to pull the trigger on that. Blocker saved by Crosby and cleared out by Dressler.
Number 21, Harrison Dumas, 2 minutes for tripping. Dumas, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the minor, 6:10.
Here's Philpott on the rush. Loses that. Miller fires it around. Too far for Godovets as he snapped his stick in half. Possession maintained, though, by Hamilton. Here's Chor. He'll flip spots with Philpott. Down to DeVries. To Philpott. DeVries. All kinds of bodies in front. Now here's Chor. He won't shoot. 1:12 to go in the power play. Schaefer gets in the shooting lane. Leaves that for DeVries. Now Quinlivan will track him. Back to Philpott. Near side, Chor. He's on his right wing, so he can't one-time that. Dressler with a chance to clear. Instead, he'll try to pin it against the boards. All kinds of sticks jabbing at his feet. Miller has it. He's checked by Chor as he tries to shoot it out. DeVries picks it up again. Philpott to Chor. He'll settle it down. Another shot. Oh, my goodness, and it's in. Wow. What a shot by Chor. His second goal of the game, this time on the power play, and it's 4-2 Nazareth. Well, that is a major league shot by Luke Chor. That's his 7th goal of the season, his 14th point of the season, his 2nd goal tonight.
1 assist to number 16, James Philpott.
Philpott gets the assist. We're back 5-on-5. Pushed away by Reed as Tobias was right there. Now Frost picks up the puck in the corner. Frost tripped up. Left for Dice K. Behind the net to Lucier. Kupani's on the point. Takes it off the boards. Throws that down in low to Frost. Frost leaves for Dice K. Boy, you got a 2-goal lead in your... Well, I guess that was Tobias, excuse me. Down in low, just past the Nazareth net. And Kupani. Another shot on net, saved by Lincoln. Tobias to Frost behind him, kept in by Balaka. And finally, Tobias will clear this out and just off the stick of DeVries. Nazareth is going to try to change. Hamilton's got to get this puck up, and they do. Here's Hamming. Hamming throws that on net to Mann. Mann stick handles, flips that out of the zone. So here I thought it was Dice K. Igusa who was deep into the zone. In fact, it was Logan Tobias. From this distance, they both are big players, and they look similar. Chipped in by Balaka. Crosby out of his net. Now he's got to get back in quickly. Turnover, shot, up over the net and off the glass. Another penalty coming up, this time against Hamilton, and it's Zimmerman going to the box again. Another interference call. Somebody was down on the ice. And Nazareth goes back on the power play with 10:49 to go in the third. A team that had only taken 29 penalties coming into this game. 26 penalties coming into this game. And 5 tonight. 2 power play goals for Nazareth already. Here's Agusa. Shot, rebound, Halecki. Picked up by Reed as Schaefer knocks a man down as he went to the crease. That took 9 seconds off the power play. Schaefer will take the draw again. Another draw win by Nazareth, near side to Quinlivan. Here's Dice-K. Far side to Frost. Quinlivan to Agusa. Wrist shot. Loose puck. Cleared away by Hamilton. Hamilton changes their penalty killers. Agusa leaves that for Frost. Quinlivan on the near side. Frost will keep it. Skates by the blue line. Has it still. Backhand pass to Quinlivan. Kind of handcuffed him there a little bit. Another chance for Hamilton to clear. Saved by Frost. Kept into the zone. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer, cross ice, shot! And another save by Reed. And a whack by Schaefer. And he's going to the box. I think Schaefer is making an argument that he was trying to go for a loose puck. The referee says it's a slash, and we're a 4-on-4 game now, and the face-off in the Nazareth zone. 9 minutes, 54 seconds to go. 2-goal lead in hockey is the most dangerous lead. Kroc on the draw for Hamilton. Lucier for Nazareth. Won by Kroc, but out of the zone. Now here's Tobias. Schwartz and Lucier jumping up into the play. Nice play by Philpott to knock Tobias off the puck. Schwartz, he's got to be careful now. Last man, quick hard turn. Got 2 guys on him. And possession goes back to Hamilton. And loose puck almost turned over. Here comes to Lucier. Into Tobias. Schwartz thought about pinching in. Now he'll back away. 25 is Godovets. Leaves that for no. And Philpott now. To Chor. Chor still has it in the front to Godovets. And Kai Shen picks that up. Shen's got great speed. Quick just like Chor. On the outside to Roth. Let's see this shot. Tries to go on net, blocked by Nick Kent. A transfer from Mercyhurst. DeVries takes this in his own zone. Now, power play for Hamilton for the next 52 seconds. On the ice now is Zimmerman, straight out of the box. Kind of slides into Dressler. Puck is in the corner. Godovets is down there trying to fish it out. So is DeVries. It does come loose. Near side, Philpott waits, shoots, off a skate, kept in by Hamming. To DeVries and Hamming. 30 seconds to go in the power play. DeVries on the far side. Halecki tries to block that, and he does a nice job. Reaches for the puck. Loose puck comes right back to Hamming. 20 seconds to go with the advantage. Philpott near side. Back to the top. Checked by Shen. Far side is DeVries. Schaefer's up in the box, ready to come out in 12 seconds. Shot from the point. Blocker saved by Crosby. Godovets behind the net. 4 seconds to go on the kill. 2 seconds. Schaefer's back on the net. And Dressler with a poke check. He's got Schaefer with him. Does he see it? Oh, what a nice play by Godovets. Skated all the way back, put his stick down, and icing called against Hamilton. And those players on Hamilton who were out for the power play have to stay out on the ice. That includes Grishna Godovets. We'll see. Yeah, he's going in for a stick. That's a veteran play right there. Need a new stick. Gives you a couple extra breaths. Now he's back onto the ice. Man on the draw with Luizos and Bauman. Kupani back on the point with Igusa. We're back 5-on-5. 34 shots on net for Hamilton, 30 for Nazareth. And the Golden Flyers spotted Hamilton about 10.5 minutes in that first period without a single shot on net. Nice play by Mann as he stopped that cross-ice pass and put it up into the stands. So you don't want to stop playing your game. You don't want to not be aggressive, but you want to play smart. And every single puck in your zone has got to be up, off the glass, and out. That's the coaching move from the press box anyway. 4-2 Nazareth. Looking to end this first semester with a win against one of the best teams in the country. There's a saucer pass. Does it have the steam to get down the ice? And it does. Icing against Nazareth. And this allows Hamilton to change their line. And the big guns are out here. Kroc, Chor, and Godovets. Chor's on the draw with Mann. Mann with a great win. He might like to stay in this center position. Picked away by Kroc. Back to the point to Philbot. Loose puck. Taken away by Mann. Near side to Swartz. Swartz on the outside. Moves that puck in deep, which is the smart play. Under 7 minutes to go in the third. Long lead pass for Kroc. Stopped at the blue line to Frost. Frost turns with Tobias and Lucier. Frost on the outside. Look at that speed. Shot! Whoa, just misses the net. Up off the glass and all the way back down to Miller. Touch pass forward by Tobias. He gets knocked around by a couple of bodies. Frost and Lucier down low on the forecheck. Bounce pass goes all the way back to Dressler. Miller gains the red line. He's not going to dump it in. He's going to make a play to Lucier. Lucier shot, wrist shot, gets all the way through as Frost gets tripped up right in the crease. Liam Quinlan will take this draw. Schaefer to his right. Wojciechowski puts that down in low. Here comes DeVries. Gets by Igusa. That escalated quickly. Igusa tries to go off the glass. Loose puck. DeVries in front. Igusa to Kapani. Kapani's got to get that out hard. It goes off the linesman's skate. There, it's finally out. 5.5 minutes to go in the third. Halecki in the right place. Over the red line and down in deep. Short shifts for the Golden Flyers as Halecki makes a change. Shen is out there now with Harrison Dumas. Far side is Sordillo. He's number 6. Back to the point. 28 is Birabin. Now Wojciechowski throws that around down in low to Leibel. Leibel checked by Ross. Put into the boards. Dumas out of the zone. Shen will challenge Wojciechowski as he throws it in again. Out in front! And that's out of the zone. What a play by Swartz. He's the one who made that play. Long reach and chipped that past. And now offside, I think, against Hamilton. The whistle right at the blue line. That's got to be the call. 4:51 to go in the third. Flyers with that 2-goal lead. Quick change on D. Miller comes out now with Dressler, Shen, Stanijevic, and Dumas. Miller tips that forward. Kept in. Far side. Vermecki. His shot doesn't get through. No jumps up into the play. Loose behind the net. And up over the glass and right in front of us. We will keep our eye on Axel Reed back in the Hamilton net. As a matter of fact, he's coming out now. Wow, 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go, and Hamilton has pulled the goaltender. And they're making all kinds of changes. Here we go, 6-on-5 for the Continentals. Back to the point. Chor. Checked by Tobias. Back to the point to Philpott. What a nice play by Philpott to keep that in. DeVries. Checked by Frost down in low. Here's Leibel. Back to DeVries. To Leibel again. 2 bodies in front, and Crosby stands tall in that crease. Save number 33 for Lincoln Crosby. And the Golden Flyers make it change. Schaefer, Mann, and Quinlivan. You got actually 3 centers on this line right now. 3 centers. Agusa and Meineke back on the point, and it's going to be Quinlivan who takes the draw. Won cleanly by Kroc. Net still empty for Hamilton. Agusa pins that puck against the boards. Quinlivan hanging out right behind him. Now Agusa's feet get knocked away. Loose puck still inside. Can they get it out? No! Philpott with another great save to keep that puck in. Loose puck through the middle. Now rolling back to the point. Picked up by Chor, and he takes it out of the zone. Shadowed by Quinlivan. 3.5 minutes to go. Chor right in front of a wide open net. He gets some space. Leads this rush. 2 goals on the night already. He's charging to the net. Right there, Crosby with a save. And the rebound goes to the boards. Back to the point. Loose puck kept in. Bouncing puck still inside the zone. DeVries to Philpott. Chor with another shot. Blocked by the captain Schwartz and out of the zone. Nazareth changes quickly. Near side is Balaka. Chor, I'm not sure he's left the ice in the last 2.5 minutes. Lucier pushes him in. Behind is Gotovets. Now Chor's going to the bench for a breather. Still 6 skaters on, pushed forward, kept in by Philpott. He hasn't left the ice in 3 minutes. Now he goes to the bench. DeVries up top to Birabin. His shot! Who else makes the save but Crosby? 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the third. Let's reset the lines here. Lucier's going to take the draw for Nazareth. Sordillo for Hamilton. Won by Hamilton and kept in by Zimmerman. That puck was rolling right to the line. Zimmerman's shot blocked by Frost. Tobias has that. Gets it out. Yes, on net. Off the goalpost. And they called it icing. I'm looking at, okay, all right. I'm checking with the staff up here at the broadcast booth. Ali Fujiyoshi, one of the veteran players on the women's team, she looked at me and she goes, yeah, that's icing, Okay. Game of inches. That goes 2 inches to the right. That's in the net. 2 inches to the left, and we got a face-off inside the Nazareth zone with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. How big would that goal have been? Birabin back to the point. Here is Kent. Kent fires that. How does Crosby grab that out of the air with the glove? Wow. He made that look like a can of corn. 2:07 to go in the third. The net has been empty for 2.5 minutes. Weibel will take the draw. He wins it. Schwartz is out there. Dumas is, and he gets it out. Now a race for it with Stanijevic. Stanijevic still has the puck, puts that on net, and crashes into the net. Both players go into the net. Where is the face-off going to be? I think the officials are talking about it now. And I think they're going to move it outside the zone. Outside the Hamilton zone. But at the very least, it forces Hamilton to put their goaltender back inside the pipes. 1:56 to go in the third. 4-2 Flyers. Shen, Stanijevic and Dumas out on the ice. Dressler and Schwartz back at the point. On the draw is Kroc, and he wins it. Back to Philpott. Reed will go to the net, or go to the bench. You can see him skating there. Here is Chor. I'm not sure these players leave the ice until the buzzer. And it's out of the zone. Dressler hustles, backhands, takes a hit, moves it forward, down into the zone. Stanijevic follows it into the corner. Let's see this battle here from the freshman. 1 against 4, still reaching. 1:22 to go in the third. DeVries to Chor. Chor pushed to the outside by Daisuke. Leibel has it now, back to Chor. 1:12 on the clock. Shot blocked by Quinlivan. Rolling puck into the corner. Quinlivan will just pinch it. Now he's got all kinds of people trying to push him. Leibel jumps on his back. 1 minute to go in the third, and the puck comes loose on the boards. Loose now, pushed away by Schaefer. What a play by Joey Schaefer. And just misses the net, too, by the way. 49 seconds to go. Philpott gets around Mann. Mann stops him at the red line. Mann reaches forward. Taken away by Chor. 40 seconds left in the game. Now to Gould. Pushed forward by Ross. And the puck goes back into the Hamilton zone. How about that confidence by George Roll and his young defenseman, putting Ross out there with less than a minute to go in a 2-goal game. Hamilton on the outside, long shot into the corner to Frost. Dressler wraps that around. Kept into the zone by Kent. Kent fires that on net. Doesn't get through. 13 seconds to go. Turnover inside the zone. Now it's shot away, and this will be icing with 8 seconds to go. Make it 6. Wow. What a game by both teams, but how about the Flyers? 5 seconds away from beating the 12th ranked team in the country. How about that for an early Christmas gift? Quinlivan on the draw. And they blow it again. My goodness, this is 3 times they've blown that face-off. And timeout called, I guess. That's like calling a timeout just before the snap to the kick.
60-second timeout.
So Hamilton trying to draw up this play. How do you score 2 goals in 4.5 seconds? George Roll discussing it with his players on his bench. Now they put up the 5.9 seconds that was on the clock just before the puck drop. Goals today by Nazareth. Josh Dressler with his first. Logan Tobias with 2 goals, his 5th and 6th. And Will Halecki with his 4th goal of the season. Luke Chor, one of the stars for the Continentals, with 2 goals tonight. Kroc on the draw with Quinlivan. Back to the point. Chor's got it. Here's Philpott. Shot, save, buzzer, game over! And some pushing after the final buzzer. Trying to figure out who the Nazareth player is in there. Philpott's got his arm around somebody. Frost is in there. Zimmerman's got a hold of somebody. And it was the captain, Swartz. Both players lose their helmets. Tough fought game. And a win by the Golden Flyers.
Shots on goal in the third period for Hamilton, 11.
And how about the performance by Lincoln Crosby?
For Nazareth, 8 for a game total of
36 saves for the win. Golden Flyers go into the break with a record of 5-4-2.
Fans of Golden Flyers will be on break and return home on January 11th when Nazareth Boys host Oswego State. 7 o'clock here at Chick-fil-A Arena. That's the Golden Flyers next home game. This is Phil Mercado.
Well, we hope you had a great night tonight watching hockey. We certainly did. Final score 4-2. There you see it on the score clock. We hope you have a great Christmas, a happy New Year. We'll see you in January as the season continues. Good night.